Seeing those two prices. Okay, we're gonna scooch over here and we're gonna get ready to carve the roast beast, as they say in that famous holiday movie. You have a choice of black or red with a Curtis Stone cordless electric carving knife. Now, to me, the big deal about this is that it's cordless, because you're not gonna be knocking over the wine glasses, getting in the way, thinking where should we put the turkey because how long is the cord? This is so fantastic, Chef, that you did one that's cordless, and it does come with a beautiful case, so it is very, very giftable as well. Sale price, $49.95. Flex pay, $16.65. Shipping and handling, $0. Everything is free shipping. Everything is guaranteed delivery by Christmas. Chef, I love that it's cordless. I can't say that enough.
Listen, this is a beautiful gift box, yes, and your guests will be so grateful that it comes packaged like this. But guess what? You're going to be so happy that all the pieces that come with it are kept together. You won't be losing anything. There's the knife. There's that gorgeous stainless steel carving fork. You get the bread blade, because you get both. Here's the carving blade. And there, of course, is the recharger. Now, I don't know about you, but the idea of using an electric knife that has a cord does not make a lot of sense. By the way, this is a really strong stainless steel fork. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I can pick up an entire piece of roast beef. See how that fork is not bending at all, right? It is a really strong, that's a heavy piece of beef, I'll tell you. It's a really strong fork, and I love that because everything we do is real quality. Here's my knife. You can see there is absolutely no cord. There's no cord getting in the way of my carving. All you're going to do, there's a little button on the top here. All you're going to do is push that in, that's the safety, and then you pull the trigger underneath, which is right there, and then you can let the top button go. So what you're going to see is me just gliding through the beef. See how it's literally just gliding through. I'm not having to saw away like this. Now, of course, you can go up and down if you want, but you don't have to. You use very little pressure at all, so anyone can use this. I let my kids use it. It is actually a very safe knife to use. Of course, I supervise them while they're doing it. But if you have anyone in your life that might have dexterity issues, this is a great little tool. There's always that challenge of how do we carve the beef? How do we carve the turkey? Well, this year, you will be the absolute hero. You can do it in the dining room. You can do it at the table. Have a look at the beef that I just sliced and imagine doing that at your house. Right? You can see how every slice is as perfect as the last. Right? It is not hard to do at all. In fact, very, very simple and easy, and we love it. Now, it's not just for carving beef. Yes, oh, thanks, Matt, good idea. A little bit of salt and pepper over that gorgeous roast beef. Absolutely. Now, you know I use my kinetic thermometer. That's how we get it that perfect pink every single time. I've just switched. I've gone from my knife, which I use as the carving blade, which is this long, tall, slender one, and now I've changed it for my bread knife. It is thicker down here, it is a little shorter, a little sturdier. Here you don't want the drag, you want it to just glide through the meat. Here you want it to just be a little bit heftier, right? Maybe you're buying bread by the loaf. Maybe you like buying sourdough. Well, guess what? Now you can slice the bread thick when you're doing toast, thin when you're doing sandwiches. You can slice it as much as you want. You can take a few slices like that and stop. Here's one thing I do when I make my kids sandwiches, because I do sandwiches for the whole team, right? And gone are the days. Everyone just brings food in packages these days, and I don't. I'm like, you know what? I'm still going to make my kids sandwiches, and I'm still going to take sandwiches to the kids' sporting events, and I think it's really cool, and everybody always compliments me on it. Here's how I do it. I stack up sandwiches, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 sandwiches. Then I take my knife, I go ahead and I remove the crust, because they're kids and you know what kids are like, they don't like the crust. So I remove the crust, even some adults don't like the crust, let's be honest. I remove the crust like this and you just slide that around. I tell you what, it makes life so simple, because you can go ahead and make a mountain of sandwiches in a really short period of time. I don't know about you, but I played tennis as a kid, and these were tennis sandwiches as well. I'm going to go all the way through them. But have a look at what I was able to just do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can make these gorgeous little finger sandwiches. And again, it's just because you've got the right tool. So whether it's that kind of bread, we do have our bread maker again, you guys, coming up later on. We're going to try and do a little demonstration on it. But I want to show you, even if you're baking your own bread, and let me just go ahead. Oh, look at that gorgeous caramelization because of all that beautiful cheese and jalapeno that we've put in here. Same deal. Even a beautiful thick crusted bread like this, straight through. You are just gliding straight through. So whether it's sandwiches, whether it's homemade bread, look at all that cheese that we've got on the bottom there, and still the knife. Again, I'm not having to saw, Helen. It literally just glides on through. So simple and easy. And look at that bread. Our bread maker is back in stock.
We've got that bread maker coming up in the
price.
next hour. Love
That's
it.
right.
Okay, I've got one.